What's going on, nation? It's DanielJon. I hope you're okay. And before I start this video, you know I've got to have a sip of my BBC. Big black coffee. Some of you guys are really dirty-minded. You keep thinking I'm talking about something else. And this question got asked to me, what I'm going to talk about today, about 2 months ago. And this gentleman, Naxis5000, asked me this question, and I want to apologise, but at the same time, thank you, because I haven't answered this question, and I have got a valid reason. And what that is every time I get a question on the comments or in the inbox, I just screenshot the screen, the bit that I need, the question, chuck it into a folder, and in that folder, every day I come in, open up my computer to do videos, I open up the questions folder, and what I do is I take the top one, and once I've answered that, I delete it, so then the next one revolves round, and I work my way through the list. So every time I get asked a question, it gets to the bottom, and I work my way through that list. I ask your questions in chronological, you know what I'm trying to say, order. Anywho, this gentleman asked me this question. For some reason I didn't get round to it. I remember seeing it, but I couldn't remember it off the top of my head, and I found it today in another folder, so I must have misplaced it. Now this gentleman is a very good subscriber, which I hate the word subscriber anyway. I'll go into that in another video because I don't believe people should be called subscribers. It's just something in the back of my mind. I guess because I connect with everybody on a personal level, you know, through Facebook, Twitter and everything, and I know most of you guys what you guys look like from Facebook and that, and I just find it hard calling people subscribers. So I'll go into that in another video anyway. But basically, he brought to my attention that Mr. Blaha from MyFitnessPal uploaded a video titled Scumbag Marketing of Special Carbohydrates for Recovery and Muscle Building. Now, he asked me, you have got to talk about this and save some kids from wasting their money. You could also have a go at the stupid weight gainers. P.S. Apologies in advance for telling you how to run your channel. Laugh out loud. Now, first of all, I don't accept your apology because you don't have to apologise, because I like it when people ask me questions like that, and I like it how you are, you know, determined to get my point on this subject. So I want to say thank you personally on a personal level, and I want you to accept my apology for doing this video too late. Now we're 2 minutes in, let's get onto this video. Now, Scumbag Marketing, save some kids wasting their money. I think I can do that today. Let's see what we can do. Anywho, you see it all the time. This carbohydrate will replenish your muscle glycogen, this will do this will do this, and guarantee you results. Now, I can go over to the Tesco store over my road, and I could buy a loaf of bread. And I could have this right here, which is actually just Ribena. Some damn good Ribena. BBC, big black currant. And I could have this. This is a special shake. This is packed with good carbohydrates, dense micronutrients, everything in here that I need to build muscle. Says it on the label, doesn't it? You know, I'm going to have to believe that now. This has got these superior carbohydrates that is superior over any other carbohydrates I can go and buy in the store. This is what it says on the label. But this is, if you want to see the video, I'll link it in the description to Jason Blaha's, so you can see his initial video, and he will go into it anyway. But there is no, what he basically says, and what I totally agree with, is no carb is superior over any other carb. So I can go and buy a loaf of bread from my local Tesco store, or Morrison's, wherever you decide to shop. Or I can take this superior shake, right here. And I'll put a link in the description, because if you want to buy this shake from me, you can. It's only $99.99. I think that's a fairly good price for one shake, which is got one serving left in it, $99.99. Because if you was to go and buy that, you would fall victim to Scumbag Marketing. And that is exactly the point I want to get across. You don't have to waste your money on X amount of supplements, mass gainers, weight gainers, superior shakes, because they're going to do this work for you. Because in all honesty, you can go to your local store, buy a bag of sweet potatoes and a loaf of bread that will last you probably maybe 2 weeks if you're pretty good on them, for say £2.50. It converts over to dollars, probably about $4.50, maybe $5. You could buy that, and that will last you, say, 2 weeks. Big bag of sweet potatoes I'm talking about. Maybe a loaf of bread will last you 4 days because it'll go spore. And you could buy, for that same price, probably 2 mass gainers. Maybe 3 if you're lucky. Depends on the price of the one you're buying. And I'm not going to lie, I fell victim to this. Last year, if you look back at my first YouTube channel, if you can find it, DanielJonFitness, I actually posted a video of my supplement stack. I wasted so much money on mass gainers. All these special supplements I thought would work for me. When in all fairness, I wasn't at that level where supplements to that extent were needed. Because I could easily get the same stuff that I was buying for $300-400 a month. I was spending $350 to £400 a month on things that I could have went to the shop and spent £100, give or take. I could have went and bought much more filling carbohydrates such as potatoes, pastas, rices, whereas I was taking the shortcut. Okay, I was spending a lot more money, and I was drinking 2 of these shakes a day that were 1,000 calories each, and I was getting fatter. You know, I was getting, it's not that the fact that they was making me fat, too much of it was making me fat, that was what it was, right? I looked at the macronutrients of these things, and the sugar content was explicit. It was to the point where it had more sugar in one of these shakes than about 2.5 cans of Coca-Cola. Now, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you you should avoid that kind of stuff. I was drinking 2 of them a day. So I could have went to the store, saved £250, went to the store and bought a whole month's worth of shopping for £100, big bag of pasta, big bag of potatoes, big bag of rice, right? Carbohydrates done. Don't need no more than that. A carb is a carb, isn't it? At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you eat a gram of bread or a gram of pasta, a carb is a carb. A gram of bread or a gram of sugar, a carb is a carb. That's exactly what it is. So that is the point I'm trying to get across. Don't go spend 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds on a tub of 5-6 kilos or whatever it is mass gainers, because honest to God, the last time I bulked, I bought all of that kind of stuff. This time I'm bulking, I haven't, excuse me for that, I haven't bought a single mass gainer, and I have gained sufficient amount of weight in the last 2 months, and so far so good. So if you guys want to follow on my journey, because I'm bulking at the moment, so I probably will get a little bit fat, you're more than welcome to. But I hope this video has been slightly helping towards people saving money, because at the end of the day, if you want to waste money, I'll give you my PayPal account. You can send me money if you really wanted to waste it. At the end of the day, I hope this video has helped you. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace! I'm going to give you 2 splits. If I was limited to only 4 days in the gym and the kind of schedule that you're on, then I would use my time